Hi, and welcome to Something to Talk About. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Even if you don't celebrate anything, winter is here. So thank you very much for tuning in this evening. We have our traditional yet a little bit different show this evening. I'm not going to go through the roll call to thank my cast and crew this evening because the crew is the cast, so stay tuned. But I do want to suggest that if you do have a question for this evening, which we're pretty much just going to be hanging out and chatting for the next hour, you can always give us a call at 781-270-9199. Or if you have an email, if you have a suggestion for a future topic or a lead, love those, drop me a line at talk@bcattv.org. But there is one thank you that I definitely want to make sure I get in this evening. I would like to thank my husband, Paul, for staying home for Daddy Date Night. Hopefully you haven't killed yourself on the Legos scattered all over the floor yet that Santa brought. Actually, Uncle Danny brought those. So thank you, Uncle Danny, for the Legos. And now I would like to introduce my first guest for this evening, who happens to be Jolie Atwood.
Hi.
Volunteer extraordinaire.
Yay.
Yay! Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Happy holidays.
You too.
What holiday? Thank you. What holiday do you celebrate? If any.
Christmas and Hanukkah.
Christmas and Hanukkah. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, big stumping question, and I don't know if you can answer this. I was driving on the way over here tonight, and how do they determine the first night of Hanukkah? Do you know?
See, I don't really celebrate that much. We just kind of light the candles when it says. So
Okay.
I don't exactly know.
I can ask someone else because it's like I remember.
My grandparents are Jewish, but we don't really celebrate. We just kind of light the candles.
We just have the candles there.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I remember, Christmas is always December 25th.
Yes.
And Easter is always the first Sunday after the first full moon after the vernal equinox. Which is exactly, you need like a roadmap to figure it out.
I don't.
So
know.
anyway, was Santa good to you this year?
Yes.
Was the family good to you this year?
Yes.
What was your favorite gift?
I got a Lego robot.
Is it like a real robot that works, or is it just like your regular Lego thing that stands there and looks
No,
pretty?
it's a robot. So it has like
Cool.
batteries that you move it with a remote, and you can build new ones. And
Now, do you have to build a
program it.
remote too?
No.
Is that what you wanted?
Yes.
Do you torment the cat? Do you have a cat?
No, I don't have a cat.
Oh, you just torment your sister, chasing her around the house.
I have a dog.
You have a dog. Chase the dog around?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So do you have any exciting plans this week that there's no school?
No.
Any boring plans?
Homework.
They give you homework?
Yes, I have homework. Lots of homework.
Well, that's not fair.
Well, midterm's coming up, so
Oh. What do you have to do?
I have to write an essay
Okay.
and answer a bunch of questions and answer a bunch of more questions and do a bunch of top-down webs and
Now, do you get to
other
decide what you're writing this essay about?
nope.
Ew.
They give you a topic. It's based on a story we had to read.
What story?
I
Close
don't know yet. I haven't looked at it.
Oh, still plenty of time. Plenty of
Yeah,
time.
we have till Monday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because technically the holiday is Sunday, so
Yes.
everybody gets it off. Well, not everybody, but they recognize
people.
it on Monday, so kind of graces you back into school. You don't have to go to school until next year.
No, I don't.
How cool is that?
That's cool.
I thought of another question. I already forgot it. So, speaking of next year, 2017, do you have any, somebody was just telling me, not resolutions, do you have anything that you're anticipating to happen in 2017?
I'm going on a cruise and I'm in a wedding.
Okay.
And
Hopefully not your wedding.
No.
Got a few years for that, I hope.
My sister's having surgery
Oh,
on her back because she has a
nasty.
scoliosis,
Ah.
weird neck thing. So she.
Okay, now okay. That was a good lead in because you told me to say this. We were chatting earlier that you recently had some nose surgery.
Yes.
Does that make you feel closer to Rudolph because you both have, attention to your nose lately?
Yes.
I hear them cheering in the background, so I
Yes, I
think they're
do.
happy that we talked about this.
Yeah.
You feeling better?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's good.
So now you're going to be here every Wednesday.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's what I wanted to hear. So no New Year's resolutions? Oh, wait, where are you going on your cruise?
Well, it's a Disney cruise. I don't exactly know yet.
Oh, you have to tell me about it when you get back because
It's like over the summer though, so that's not happening till next.
well, you're
school
coming
year.
back every Wednesday
Yes.
to work on the show, except for the Wednesday that you're on the cruise.
Yes.
Summertime, probably. Well,
Till the end of summertime. So.
do they go to the Caribbean then, or do they do like Canada or something, or Alaska cruises? Well, anyway, I am hoping to go on a Disney cruise myself in 2018.
I already went on one. I went on one last year.
Oh, same ship? Do you know?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. You just show up, pack your suitcase, and show up.
No.
What are they like? I mean, do you get to see the characters? Are
Yes,
the
we
characters
do
just
get to do
walking
that.
around?
Yeah, they have like things where you can like get autographs and pictures and stuff.
Cool. Like, does Goofy go swimming, or
No,
Mickey
it's
play
just-
shuffleboard or mini golf or anything?
No, it's just they have the people dressed up in characters.
Oh.
There was a really cool glass elevator where like you went up in like the tunnel, I guess, that you go up an elevator, but it
Okay.
had pictures on the walls so you could see the pictures through the glass elevator.
Oh, cool. Like glass on all sides?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really cool.
Because we actually did go on a cruise, and my kids were even littler than they are now. And their favorite pastime was riding up and down in the glass elevator.
Sadly, I only got to ride on it a few times because there's a lot of people on the cruise. So
Well, there were a lot of people on the cruise, but
Yeah.
you know, when you see a 2-year-old who wants to press the 2 button or the 7 button, you let the 2-year-old press the 2 and the 7
Yeah.
button. So we basically went up and down and up and down. And down. 40 minutes. We saw a lot of the ship. Not, but anyway. Okay, so where's the wedding you're going to? Is it local?
It's a little way away. I don't exactly remember right now. It's also near the cruise. It's like actually it's right
Is it-
back to back. So I think we're going to the wedding, and then the day we leave the wedding, we're getting on the plane to go to the cruise because
Wow.
it's really fit together, like tight.
The wedding isn't on the cruise.
No,
Okay, because some people do that.
I guess they do.
No, friends of ours actually.
Well, because we
do
had
too.
planned to go on the cruise, but then we were asked
Oh.
to be in the wedding.
Oh,
which
you're
turned
in
out
the
to be at the
wedding.
exact same time, so,
Oh, was this the dress
I'm
that you
a
had to go?
junior bridesmaid.
Cool. Do you have your dress yet?
No,
Do you know what the color is?
it's some sort of green, I think.
Okay, green is cool.
Yeah.
I have this aversion of the color orange, so, you know. Anyway, before you go, somewhere in here. Yes, I'm very predictable. I got to find yours. Oh, here you go. I know Stephanie's going to be disappointed because I'm very predictable.
Oh, thank you. Can I open it now?
If you want to. It's not very exciting.
It's not a bag like last year. No.
No, it's not a tote
T-shirt,
bag,
right?
but it's a t-shirt.
T-shirt.
Because I am
Yay.
already planning being in the 4th of July parade again.
Ooh, yay! I can actually be in it
So
this
if
time.
you come, you got to wear the shirt.
Okay.
If you don't
Yay.
come, you still have to wear the shirt.
Okay. Okay.
Alrighty. Now, during our transition, we have a wonderful musical interlude, courtesy of Christoph.
Thank you.
Take a look. Okay, go.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I am telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Here we are with Liz Gillespie,
Hi.
also known as Captain America.
Yes.
Okay, Marvel or DC?
I'm a bigger Marvel fan, but I like both.
Okay. See, I'm more of a DC person, you know,
Really?
grew up with DC. Well,
Yeah.
because Super Friends was every Saturday morning when I was growing up. And, you know, Wonder Twin Powers activate. Well, you probably
Yay.
haven't seen any of this stuff.
I know
But
the reference.
Okay, good. Now I don't feel so old.
No.
But my kids are really into Marvel.
Really?
Now, if you ever see my son, the best superhero ever is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is pretty cool, though.
He is pretty cool.
You can't argue with that.
I don't know. I think there's some pretty cool superheroes out
There
there.
are a lot of cool ones.
So who's your favorite?
I'm
Not to put you on the spot at all.
not really sure. Honestly, if I had to pick, I'd probably pick Batman. But that kind of goes against my Marvel. But still.
But
He's
still.
Batman.
He's Batman.
He's Batman.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, hands down, he's pretty cool.
Yes.
Have you seen the Lego movies?
No, I haven't.
Okay, because he's in the Lego movie, but then there's also
I
like
saw
a Lego
the
Batman.
recent. I saw the recent Batman, or not Batman movie, the Lego movie that
Okay.
came out 2015 or 2014. What was it?
Something like that.
I don't know. I don't know years.
But there's also a couple of Batman Lego movies that my kids really like to watch.
Oh,
Got to check it out.
I will go find those.
I'm Batman.
Batman.
Anyway, see, even, I digress here, Queen of Tangents, and I don't even have a script.
I love going off on them.
Exactly. They're fun.
Yes.
My mind wanders. And usually I find my way back. Not always.
I don't usually.
So, holidays. Do you celebrate holidays?
I celebrate Christmas.
Cool. And how was Christmas this year?
My Christmas was pretty good. I got a lot of stuff.
Cool. Like,
Um,
what was the biggest score?
I think the biggest score was that my grandma bought the entire family a MacBook Pro.
Ooh, go
Yeah.
grandma.
Yeah. My dad was gonna buy it, but he's like, oh, too expensive.
Well, yeah. That's what Christmas is for.
He made grandma buy it instead.
Thanks, grandma.
Thank you.
Now, are you normally a Mac house?
Yes. My dad is the only one that uses PCs,
Okay.
but I know how to use them. I'm better with Macs than I am PCs.
Okay. See, I used to work in a Mac house,
Yeah.
and I was like the only Mac person in the room.
Me and my
Well-
mom are Mac people.
Okay. But now Mac has changed so much that I'm completely lost, and I'm converted myself over to a PC person, and I love
Really?
my PC laptop. Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Wow.
But yeah, my husband's a computer programmer. I'm like, okay, whatever you want, you take care of it. I'll figure it out. So what do you do? Like, did grandma come over? Do you
Yeah.
have the whole family come over?
Most of my family lives out in California,
Wow.
and yeah,
Cool.
and my grandma, she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's a couple years ago, so she lives over at Atria, a retirement
Okay.
home, and for Christmas she's been coming over to our house.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, do you ever get to go to California, or have you ever gotten to go to California?
Yeah, we go twice a year at Thanksgiving and over the summer.
Where about in California?
Usually
Not to pry. Well, California's a big state.
that's true.
You don't realize that.
We go to a couple different places. Most of my family lives out around San Francisco, Oakland,
Okay.
so we go there a lot.
Did you ever do the cable cars?
I haven't done a cable car, which really, really upsets me because I've always wanted to.
Yeah.
I've done other stuff like around San Francisco, very touristy stuff, but
Okay.
I've never
Ghirardelli
actually.
chocolate?
Yes, I have done Ghirardelli chocolate. You can't miss that.
No. And you have to have like the sundae for lunch.
Yes. And I've always wanted to do a cable car. We've planned to do it several times, but we've never actually gotten to do it.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
I don't know.
This summer. There you
This
go.
summer, I want to.
This summer. You
I
gotta
also
do
want
it.
to go to Alcatraz, which I'm very upset that I haven't gone to. We planned to go to a couple years ago,
Okay.
or last year, but
Oh,
we never
okay.
got to do it
Wonder why not.
because the tickets were already pre-bought.
Oh.
and
is
if
that
we-
popular?
Yeah, it's very
Wow.
popular.
Okay.
Like we wanted to buy tickets a couple weeks in advance,
Okay.
but they were already all set out the entire time we were there.
So basically, when you book your airfare, you have to book the tickets.
Yes, you have
and
to
then
book
hope it doesn't
a
rain.
ton in advance. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. It's really scary how long the backup is.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm having for breakfast tomorrow. Forget about,
Exactly.
6 months from now. Wow. And I thought Disney World was bad.
Disney World's probably worse.
Yeah. That's why I want to go on a Disney cruise like I talked about with Jolie.
Yeah, I want to go on a Disney cruise.
Let's go on a Disney cruise.
Yay!
No. Yeah, with my salary, maybe not.
I don't even get paid.
Neither do I. That's why. Yeah, not gonna work. So, 2017. Anything new and exciting going on in your life in 2017?
I think that my mom and my aunt are planning for us to go on a European vacation to England, Scotland, Ireland.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you have a
Sometime-
passport yet?
Huh?
Have a
I
passport
do have a
yet?
passport.
Excellent.
I've never actually left America. I've gone to several states, but I've never actually left the country.
But you have a passport.
I do have a passport. We just got it. a
Just
couple
in
months-
case.
Yes, we just got it so that we could go on the trip.
Fun.
Yes. I'm very excited for
And
it.
remember to look both ways before crossing the street
Yes.
because
They
even
go on the
though-
left side of the road. In
yes,
England.
they go on the correct side. We go on the right side, they go on the correct side. And if you ever go around roundabouts, it's like, whoa, and really confusing. And you still look both ways, even though it's a one-way street. Still gotta look.
Yes.
And I've never been to Ireland, except the airport, but I don't think that counts.
You've been in the country.
That's true.
I consider I consider that I've gone to Illinois because I've been in the Chicago airport.
Oh, okay. Well, that counts.
Yes.
Kind of.
It's a landmark.
It is. There you go. Actually, I think Chicago has 2 airports.
It does.
Yes, O'Hare and Midway.
Oh, I've been to O'Hare.
Okay. That's okay. So, do you have any plans for this week's vacation, or are you like Jolie, studying, and hating your teachers? Oh, we don't hate our teachers. I realized today that that my children's teachers are incredibly underpaid.
I don't have many plans. It's mostly just finishing the mid-year packets.
Okay.
I mean, I've done a couple things already this week. Today I went down to a tennis tournament.
Oh,
played.
Do you play? You play
I do.
tennis?
I play tennis.
Wow. Are you a lefty or a righty?
I am a
or-
righty.
Righty.
I don't know how to play left-handed.
Singles, doubles.
I played singles today.
Cool. Now, do you do that normally at school as well? Like
There's no school tennis team. That's in high school.
Oh, okay, so there is one in high school.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I haven't gone through the Burlington school system, so I'm learning
There
as
are-
I go along.
There's a basketball team and a hockey team in middle school, but there's no
Okay.
anything else.
Ice hockey, field hockey.
I think ice hockey.
Oh, okay. What do you call a hockey player with all of his teeth?
I don't know.
A rookie. Ha! Okay, a little tiny joke about that. Big. So, New Year's resolutions.
Not that I can think of.
I'm gonna learn how to drive a car. I'm gonna try not to kill my
wish.
brother.
I don't have a brother.
Well,
that
there
makes
you
it
go.
easy.
That makes it.
I'll try not to
definitely easy.
kill my dog or my cats.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be pleasant either.
No.
Gonna walk my dog every day before my mother yells at me to walk my dog.
My mom yells at my dad to walk the dog.
Okay. See, that's why I don't want a dog. They're too high maintenance.
I love my dog.
What kind of dog?
It's a-
Big dog.
It's a black Labrador retriever. Labrador.
Oh, black lab.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they abbreviate it.
Yeah.
It's a lot shorter.
It's hard to say.
Oh, one thing that I didn't ask Jolie that I remember asking everybody last year.
Yeah.
But you weren't here last year, were you?
No, I wasn't.
Well, I'm glad you're here
I
now.
just started now.
Okay. Right now,
Right
Synchronized Watches. Right
this
now.
moment.
Do you have any family traditions that you always do at Christmas time?
Well, kinda. Every year on Christmas Eve, we go into Boston and go skating if the weather works.
Cool.
We were gonna go on Christmas Eve this year,
However.
but it was raining at the times that the ice rink was open.
Oh, it was Oh yeah, it was raining.
Yeah, it was, and then apparently a Zamboni crashed through the walls. So
Oh.
we kind of dodged a bullet with that one.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we went and saw Rogue One instead, which is also
How
what
was
we
it?
did last year because we couldn't go skating last year. So we watched Star Wars on Christmas Eve last year.
Ooh. Like at home, because it wasn't in.
Last year there was the new Star Wars in theaters.
Oh, okay.
They're planning the Star Wars movies perfectly for our family
They
traditions.
do that.
Yeah.
Because they have to have them come out right at the right time so people go
Yes.
see them.
So far they've been working.
Okay. So what'd you think of Rogue One?
It was pretty good.
Not too many spoilers, because I
No.
think there are a couple people in the control room who haven't seen it yet.
I
don't want any
enjoyed it.
spoils. Ah,
Yes.
Good.
But I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so
Okay. Who's your favorite? Which movie is your favorite so far?
I think my favorite's got to be the original. The original
of course.
first one.
The New Hope?
The
Or
New
A
Hope-
New Hope?
A New
Chapter
Hope.
4.
Chapter 4,
Which was originally not Chapter 4.
which was
in A New Hope.
originally 1 until the prequels came out.
Yes. Well, I don't think they had a number.
They didn't have a number until the prequels came.
And then they had to like repackage
And then they had
redo
to
the introduction.
Do it
and-
so that they could do 1, 2, 3, and then 4,
okay.
5, 6. And then now they're making 7, 8, 9.
They are.
Yes. 8 comes
made
out this time next year.
Okay. They made 7. Or the 7's
Yeah,
out.
7 came out
They made
last year.
8. That's probably like being post-production.
8 is, yeah, I think it's in post-production. They've already
Yeah.
filmed it, and it's coming out next year.
Wow. Any spoilers for 9?
Not yet.
Okay. Anyway, okay. Before we leave, I have something in here for you somewhere. And you will never guess what it is. Ha 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 ha.
Thank you.
I know, I'm so predictable.
It's the same thing that Jolie got.
Pretty much. It's a shameless self-promotion t-shirt.
Yay! Now I can't put stuff back in bags.
No, that's okay. You can carry the whole bag.
I'm gonna
But
have to.
we have another musical interlude by Chris. But thank you
Yay.
very much. Happy holidays.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
You too.
Enjoy everything that's coming up.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to see you on another Wednesday. Okay, Chris, back to you.
He sees you when you're sleeping, and he knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I am telling you why. 'Cause Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, let's go!
Hi, Chris.
How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
That's good. I'm
I
good too.
noticed that you're coming in the middle of the show, so I don't cut you off again this year like I did 2 years ago.
Well, also, I want to be closer to when the show lands. Because, you know, I
Okay.
work here now.
You work here now. I know. I'm so excited. You got to help us with the takeoff and help us with the
I know.
landing.
So,
2 most important parts of the show.
yep, running around the studio, making sure everything works.
And a very good job you do.
Yep. It's almost like Santa in his workshop.
I know.
So, but I left the suit at home.
That's okay.
That's fine.
I think the big guy needs a rest.
He
now.
does.
He does. He's done a lot of work.
Mm-hmm. Yep, now it's vacation mode till like end of February.
Well, that's what the elves do at the end of Polar Express.
Oh, yeah.
Santa takes off. They're like,
Yep, now it's like a
"Yay!
rockin'.
Party.
Yep. That's not my favorite Christmas movie.
Well, the elves are kind of creepy, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, what is your favorite Christmas movie?
That's tough. I think the claymation Santa Claus is Coming to Town is my favorite.
Okay,
I think that's like the best, like Santa Claus origin.
that is a good one.
Yeah.
Although, I'm really disappointed that as an adult I went back to watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's really mean
Really,
in that
really
one.
mean to Rudolph.
And I don't remember them being that nasty when I was growing up.
Santa's mean to Rudolph.
Santa's mean to everybody.
Santa's supposed to set a good example for everybody,
Thank you.
and he is just being really
Mean.
disapproving of Rudolph's differences.
Yes, and he's also being, critical of the song that all the elves prepared.
Yes.
Well, maybe it's because they make him eat that purple cube food.
Yeah.
I mean, that would probably put me in a bad mood too.
And then he was like scary skinny in like the beginning.
Oh, that's right. Eat Santa.
And then
I
he
keep
like
saying that to my
yeah.
kids.
And then he binge ate
Well, it's those purple cube things that he eats.
the claymation food.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, have you seen? This is my new favorite movie, and I make my kids watch it every year.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Curious George: A Very Monkey Christmas?
No, I haven't.
Because that
That's the one I haven't
like.
gotten to yet.
And it's actually pretty funny because we now put a chair
Mm-hmm.
in our tree because as part of the Curious George movie
Mm-hmm.
is they go buy a Christmas tree,
Mm-hmm.
and George finds the perfect tree. Well, as you know, George is a monkey.
Yep.
He climbs up
He climbs
the
in the
trees.
tree.
And he knocks the trees down, and the domino effect knocks all the trees down, and the very last tree, which is the perfect tree, lands on the folding chair of the person who's working at the tree farm. And George doesn't. Well, the chair gets stuck in the tree, and George won't let them cut the chair off the tree because he's afraid of hurting the tree.
Okay.
So they have a chair in the tree, and that turns out to be George's favorite part.
That's pretty clever. I like that.
So there are lots of other things that happen that's really cool.
Yeah. That's
but
cool,
it's,
though.
the countdown to
I like that.
Christmas and, finding the perfect gift and giving a lot of thought involved. So.
Yeah.
So how was your Christmas now that it's
Christmas was
kind
good.
of past?
Nice and quiet. I got a lot of Captain America stuff.
Is that a good thing?
That's a good thing, but it's amazing that everyone decided, hey, Chris likes Captain America. Let's get him something Captain America.
Yeah.
But I love the mug that you got me.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, thank you. I'm glad.
No, Corey got me slippers. A bunch of people got me Captain America socks to the point where now I have a pair of Captain America socks for every day of the week. They're not on right now, sadly.
I wore my holiday socks.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Yeah,
I just wore,
kind of subtle.
Little stripies.
Stripes work.
Yep.
Stripes work.
I got a Captain America ornament, so that's the third ornament.
Oh, you can never have too many ornaments.
I got a stocking. That's the second Captain America.
Is that the one that's hanging by your office?
That's the first one. Now I have two.
Wow.
I know.
Well, you have 2 feet. You need 2 stockings.
2 stockings. My roommate got me a onesie, which is very nice, so I can dress up like Captain America. And they go well with the slippers Corey got me.
Okay. Do you watch Doctor Who at all?
No, that's the one nerd thing that I don't contribute to.
Okay. No, because when you're talking about slippers, a friend of mine has Doctor Who slippers, and he's like, well, I was watching, Supergirl and The Flash, and is it Green Arrow?
Arrow, Green Arrow. Yep.
He's like, I'm trying to decide which series I like the best. And I'm like, I don't care which show you like the best. I love your slippers. Little Doctor Who. Anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
And then a Captain America waffle maker for my parents, which is awesome. Can't wait to use that.
Okay, does it look
It's
like
the
the shield?
shield.
Okay,
It's
because
the
I'm like,
round
okay, that would
shield.
kind of freak me out if it was like his face or something, because you could get toasters that burn faces and toast.
I saw Mickey Mouse toasters when I was Yankee Swap gift buying this year, but I went for the Mickey Mouse popcorn maker instead.
Good choice.
And it caused a lot of conflict at that Yankee Swap.
In a good way?
In a good way. That's what you want at a Yankee Swap.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want everyone to just be like, okay, I'm happy, I got that gift.
Well, there's always the the big joke present. So I just wasn't sure if, not knowing your audience, wasn't sure how that planned out.
There was a big chocolate Santa. I'm trying to remember what all the other presents were. I got this book. I got a game called The Book of Things, or it's kind of like Cards Against Humanity.
Okay.
But you write your own answer, and then you go around the room and you try to figure out who said that, it was a lot of fun. I remember last year at a Yankee Swap, someone just didn't really put too much effort into it and just got a bag of potatoes.
A bag of potatoes?
Just went to Whole Foods and got a bag of potatoes.
Next time you can just get a bottle of wine or something.
I thought it was funny, but I didn't get the potatoes. The host of the party did. So I don't know if that's bad form, but. And then finally, I got
all depends on what number you choose.
Yep. And then finally, of course, because I got every little Captain America thing someone could get, I got a life-size replica of his shield. Yep.
Oh, I thought you were going to say of Captain America.
Yeah, I got a big statue.
Well, they do have them.
I do. I'm glad I don't have enough room for that in the apartment.
Well, yeah, that's our rule around the house. Because my husband's really into comic books and stuff, and I said, well, and Doctor Who. And if he wants to go comic book shopping, I said, okay, just remember, whatever you buy has to fit in the car. So he cannot come home with a life-size Captain America statue. Unless it's posable.
I don't know what I'm going to do with the shield, though. I asked for the shield, just to be clear. But I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Hanging on the front door?
It's probably going to be mounted on my wall like a trophy.
That'll work.
In my new apartment.
Yay!
A lot has changed this year.
A lot of changes.
You'll probably see it in a lip dub at some point.
Can't wait. So how often do you do those lip dubs?
I didn't do any this year, other than the Miser Brothers one. The
Okay, we
heat
haven't
lamp.
seen that one yet. have
Yeah,
we?
that one's coming.
Okay,
That's been all over BCAT this year because I have that influence now.
Yeah, you do the schedule.
I know. Yeah.
Well, you don't.
Well, I threw it into the schedule. I was like, hey guys, Lip Dub's in there
There
if
you
you
go.
need
Well,
a
it's the
filler.
new one. You have to promote the new
Yeah,
one.
but we're also doing the old one too.
Well, you haven't changed much.
Yeah. I know. It's funny. You can't really see which year is which.
Well, you had me fooled.
I know. I can't. So that's good. That means I didn't gain too much weight.
Okay.
Or I didn't lose too much, depending how you look at it.
Your weight has not changed.
That's good.
So that's neither positive nor negative. It's just kind of status
It's just
quo.
there.
Status quo, which is always good.
Yep.
So speaking of weight, people
Mm-hmm.
tend to say they have New Year's resolutions
Mm-hmm.
about weight related. Do you
Yep.
have any New Year's resolutions?
I mean, I say that every year, and I'm going to say it again this year, but this time I mean it.
This time I mean it.
No, because 2016.
Let's go out for ice cream.
Yep,
No.
I'll start tomorrow. No, 2016 was a major wake-up call, I think, for a lot of people. So I think I'm going to just try to start taking care of myself a little more.
That's a good idea.
'Cause a lot of stuff went down in 2016.
Yeah, I just don't want to,
Mm-hmm.
think about
Yeah,
it.
we're not going to
Well, you
talk
did
about that.
join a gym. You and Colleen, like,
Yes.
go boxing or
Yes,
something. Well, not against each
yep.
other, but
No.
how was
Colleen
the
and I-
boxing thing?
Boxing's good. It is an intense workout.
Is it like kickboxing or like
It's.
handboxing?
I mean, there are kickboxing classes, but I do fists.
Get out your
That's all.
frustration.
Yes, exactly. It's a good stress reliever.
How heavy is that bag thing?
I mean, it's pretty heavy, but
Yeah.
I can hit it,
Okay.
and
well,
it doesn't hit me back, which is nice.
Which is always a good thing.
Yep, the bag's a good sport. No, I try to do that, once or twice a week. I do it early in the morning, so it's a good wake up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
mm.
But I can manage so long as I get a good night's sleep the night before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no 8:00 p.m. cup of coffee.
No.
Espresso. 10
Yeah.
o'clock espresso.
Yeah, if I know I'm boxing in the morning, it's like, okay, no
All
no food or drink
right.
after 10, or you'll
Okay.
regret it.
All right. Now back to the holidays.
Hmm.
This was like the year of Captain America.
It was.
Do you normally have like family traditions where you go somewhere or people come or special food that's served, speaking of losing weight, or
Well,
anything?
mother's side is Italian, and as you know, no matter what holiday it is, no matter what you're serving, there's always a course of Italian food,
Okay.
which is perfectly fine for me because I love Italian food. But
I love
I
Italian.
could have that, and I don't need a roast beef dinner after that.
No.
But I mean, it's there, so I'll eat it.
Now, isn't the Feast of Seven Fishes,
Yeah,
which
we're
is
not.
also talked about in
Mhm.
the Curious George Christmas special, that's Italian, right?
Yes, that is. We are not that hardcore Italian. We don't do the
Okay.
seven fishes.
Now, is that like a different course, like a 7-course meal each with different fish?
I
or-
think that's just the whole meal.
Oh, okay.
I'm not too sure. I don't remember.
See, I'm not a big seafood fan, so
Yeah. I don't think of seafood when I think of Christmas, but my roommate's family does the Feast of Seven Fishes. I should have asked him about that. That's a tongue twister. The Feast of Seven Fishes.
I just remember when I grew up, plural of fish was fish,
Mm-hmm.
and now plural of fish is fishes, and I just can't get used to it.
Everything changes.
Everything changes.
Like when I was a substitute teacher, like a kid asked me for help on a math problem, and I started doing like long division, and they were like, "What's that?" I'm like, "What do you mean?"
Here, let me get my abacus out.
Yeah.
Slide
Pull out a
rule.
calculator. I'm like, "Why is that on your phone?"
All right. Well, I think our time. I'm trying to do a better job
No, you're doing great.
spacing everything,
Mhm.
but I'm sorry I don't have anything in the magic bag for you because
We
you
already- we did
got
that,
your
yep.
your Christmas present and I reached my quota.
Okay.
So, but thank you for
Thank
appearing,
you. Yep.
and I hope you have a wonderful New Year.
You as
Hopefully, it's a
well.
lot better than 2016 was.
Yes.
It was rough.
Mm-hmm. There were good parts though.
There were good parts.
I work here now.
Look, you're here officially.
Yep.
Yay!
So I'm gonna go back to my desk. I have a
Okay.
desk here now.
Wow! But take your microphone off, and
Yes,
we
I
get
will.
to see
More of me.
the Memorex you. Is it live or is it Memorex? So we will have another musical interlude while we change guests again.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Thank you, Linda.
Comes now the big hand.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. I'm Mr. Icicle. I'm Mr. Ten Below. Friends call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch. I'm too much.
Ba-dum, bum, bum. I love that show. You know, Chris and I were talking. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi.
How are you, Stephanie?
I'm good, thanks.
Okay. Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
You look a little scared. Okay. It really isn't scary to be here.
I know.
Okay. So I was talking to Chris about favorite specials, and I think The Year Without a Santa Claus is my favorite. Have you ever seen Year Without a Santa
Yeah.
Claus?
Yeah.
Have you seen like all of those claymation ones?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favorite?
The Year Without Santa Claus one.
Like the Heat Miser or Snow Miser? Who is it? Who's better?
I like both of them, but you know.
That's true. I don't know. Iggy kind of scared. Iggy's the little kid. Ignatius something. He kind of scared me. He was kind of, yeah. Anyway, Merry Christmas. Do you celebrate Christmas?
Yeah.
Did you celebrate this past week? Has it been a week yet?
It's like 3 days.
It's been less than a week. Wow, I am in a time warp. So, did you get any good loot?
Yeah.
I know it's not all about the loot.
I
What'd you
got
get?
I got a guitar.
Did you play guitar?
I'm learning how to play.
Cool. Now, did you already have a guitar and this is like an upgrade?
No,
or?
I just got one.
Oh. Taking private lessons?
Well, yeah, I haven't started yet, but I'm going to.
Oh, New Year's resolution. Learn how to play guitar.
Yeah.
Cool. And what made you want to play guitar?
Well, my friend plays guitar, and it's like a bass guitar, which is much easier. So I'm gonna start with
No,
that.
wait, you're playing bass?
Yeah.
Bass players are cool.
Yeah.
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 They're always, stand-up silent type, just kind of plugging away. Bass players are cool. So what kind of music do you want to play?
Any music.
Like headbanging rock or?
I don't know yet. I just have to learn how to play
I
first.
don't know. Why are you asking me all these hard questions? Anybody else in your family musically inclined?
No, just me.
You're the first.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you like to sing too?
No.
Yeah, see, I can't sing, so that's why I chose to do the instrumental thing. So now, when you get in high school, you're going to be in the band? Because they do have guitar players.
Yeah, I play like the saxophone, so I do that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Alto sax?
the baritone sax.
Baritone sax. Wow, that's like as tall as you.
Yeah,
Do you get to leave it at school?
yeah.
Is-
My mom has to drive me to school with it because I can't take it on the bus, so I just leave it there.
It's like huge.
Yeah.
What made you want to play baritone sax? Which is also a very cool instrument.
So
The
my
little loopy thing.
in 6th grade, my band teacher put me in the baritone part as an alto, and then I started playing it. I started liking it, so I started playing the actual instrument, and I liked it. So now I keep playing it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Neat. Yeah, you probably don't want to march with a baritone sax, can you?
Well, yeah, I'm going to next year. I have to get like a harness.
Heavy lifting. Yeah. Those things they're heavy.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. I've always been a big fan of the band, so
Yeah, it's fun.
this
I like
is
it.
now really cool.
Yeah.
We're bonding. So, what do you have any family traditions?
Not really. We usually go. So my grandparents are dead, so we go to my aunt's mother-in-law's house
Okay.
usually, and they're all Italian, so they make us pasta. So yeah, we
Oh.
eat pasta a lot.
They should get together with Chris's mom and figure out, the whole menu. Do they do the feast of 7 fishes?
I don't know.
Do you fish?
We're not really close to them.
Oh, okay, you just
That
show up
much.
and eat.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is this like an ongoing tradition where you do it every year?
Yeah, we've done it for the past years. We usually stay there all night, but we left early this year to watch Christmas movies in my house. So,
What movies did you watch?
like the Hallmark Channel, we just left it on.
Oh, okay. They have the classics.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's ABC Family that does, well, the new classics. And then ABC Family does the 25 Days of Christmas.
Yeah, we never put on. We were only there for a little. Like we got to my house around 9, and then we were all so tired. We put on the TV, and most of us fell asleep.
Yeah, that kind of happens. Now, where you go, is it kind of local? Is it still within Massachusetts?
Yeah, we go to Natick.
Okay, that's
No,
not too
Newton. I don't remember.
Newton,
an
Natick,
N.
yeah, same thing. Well, I know it's not, but south on 128. We had to go all the way out to Western Mass for our celebrations. So, did the full round, and my son was getting ready to fall asleep, and he says, I'm listening for bells. And he said he heard them. But I don't know how Santa got down my parents' chimney. I don't know. So, do you have any exciting plans for this week now that you're off?
I'm just gonna sleep all day.
That's a good plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna save homework till like this weekend.
Yeah, I would procrastinate, but I'll just do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So do you have like a boatload of homework as well?
Yeah, I don't want to do it though, so I'm gonna save it.
Get it over with. No, you don't want to do that?
No.
Are you doing any other like fun things other than sleeping? Like today I went to the Beanstalk ropes course and got to, swing from 2 stories up.
So my parents own their own store, so it's been really busy, so I haven't been able to go anywhere. We're supposed to go to Rogue One tonight, but I'm here now.
But you're here. Well, thank you for coming here. I
Yeah.
brought cookies.
Yeah, but they're all cold.
The cookies are cold?
Yeah.
Sorry. Pop them in the microwave, 15 seconds. Melt the chocolate chips, nice and gooey, but doesn't burn the cookie. So that sounds pretty cool. Any New Year's resolutions?
Not really.
Well,
to
learning how to
learn,
play
yeah.
guitar.
Yeah. So I won't. Yeah. Okay. My mom's getting her surgery tomorrow, so she won't be
Ooh.
able to drive us anywhere. So I won't
okay.
be able to go to lessons for a few weeks. So
Fair
I
enough.
have to hold that.
So you get
like
to do extra stuff around the house
February.
for Mom.
Yep.
Like order takeout and do laundry.
And the dishwasher and
the
the kitty
dishwasher.
litter and
Oh, yeah. How
Sleeping.
many cats do you have?
2.
2?
Yeah.
What are their names?
Smokey and Onyx.
Smokey?
Smokey.
Smokey.
Yeah.
Oh. I had a cat named Smokey.
We named her Smokey because we got her and it was all smoky. So
The cat was Smokey?
no, the air.
Oh, see, I had a cat named Smokey. Hello, my cat Smokey was a boy. He had long, grayish, dark gray fur and a big, long, fluffy tail. And my mom had a candle on the coffee table. And Smokey liked to rub against things. And one time his tail just kind of flopped into the candle. And Smokey was! He was really smoking!
Oh no, is he okay?
Oh, he was fine.
Okay.
He was fine. Yeah, he flopped his tail out. But yeah.
My cat's really fat and she doesn't really do anything. Just
Yeah, my cat was really smoking.
lays down all day.
Well,
Just kind of.
someday I think, if reincarnation exists, I think I want to come back as my cat. Sleep all day, get fed a lot, and get to play toys. Just kind of hanging out. All right, I know you are waiting, and I know you're going to be disappointed, but you marched in the 4th of July parade with us this past year.
I did.
And I'm already planning for this year. So yeah, you got the T-shirt like everybody else.
Thank you.
Because I think it was your idea, wasn't it, to get matching T-shirts? I think it was your idea.
I don't know. Probably.
Like, we need matching T-shirts, so we have matching T-shirts for this year. Yay! And I'm already starting to, collect things to make our float bigger and better. Because I found out after the case that there was a contest for the best floats.
There was.
There was.
Oh.
And we didn't get any notification, so it's on. I think we're going to try to win this year.
Well, I'll be there again because I don't do anything else. So.
All right. So I think we have one more musical interlude, courtesy of Chris. So maybe it'll be the Heat Miser song this time.
I think it is because when you're in the control room.
Yay! All right. Well, thank you very much. And Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas too.
I'm Mr. Green Christmas. I'm Mr. Sun. I'm Mr. Heat Blister. I'm Mr. 101. They call me Heat Miser. Whatever I touch starts to melt in my clutch. I'm too much.
Chris, you should have spiked your hair for that.
I know, yeah.
Would have been so cool with spiky hair.
A little bit of frost on the top, yeah.
Well, not frost.
Well, no, the orange.
The orange,
The orange
okay.
tips, yeah.
You know, I was in Target the other day, and they had like hair dye for like colors. I'm like, ooh, maybe I should go purple.
Just on the edges.
Yeah, I don't know if it would
A
work.
little highlight, yeah.
So anyway, we have Colleen Moore. Yay! Director extraordinaire. I know. Yeah, I need a better phrase for that, but
That's
you
okay.
did win a recognition last year, a couple years ago.
Couple years
on
ago, yeah.
Studio director.
Studio directing.
And you're wearing your awesome BCAT sweatshirt. I was gonna wear mine, but mine's like the hooded sweatshirt.
Well, we're lucky it's red, so it
It's
kind of,
red.
you know, you can double.
It fits for a lot of holidays.
Exactly.
Excellent, and I like the hat too.
Thank you. Thank you.
little-
Yours too.
Thank you.
Very festive.
I figure I had to match the
yeah,
reindeer
it's hard
on my
to
shirt.
it's hard to get better than that shirt.
Although I think he kind of looks more like a moose than a reindeer.
It depends, yeah, how much you stretch it down or out.
His nose used to light up, but it doesn't work anymore. But, you know, he's got the Santa hat. I have the Santa hat. I have the, well, there was the, there we go.
Did you
There
have
we
the
go.
bell?
Now I look like, see the resemblance? No, anyway. So, did you have a wonderful Christmas holiday?
I did. Santa was very good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Do you have any family traditions that you like to follow?
Yeah, it
Because
was.
your kids are grown, aren't
Yeah, my kids are grown. They're in their 20s now. So a lot of the stuff we did when they were little, we still do some of those things. But, you know, nowadays, I was just thinking, you're asking the other guests, you know, what their traditions were. And I'm like, I think, like, we're starting to develop some older people kind of relationships or like traditions. Like my husband used to
We're not getting
decorate.
old.
He used to do the tree by himself. Like
Oh, okay.
he would prepare it like
Okay,
for
do
the
you get
ornaments.
a live tree or do you get an artificial? or-
Well, we were talking about that. We got a real tree up until about the kids were about 12, and then we switched to an artificial one.
Okay.
And it's working out pretty good for us because the lights.
The lights are already on.
You don't have to do a thing except put all the ornaments on. So my husband would always, fluff the tree by himself, and it was painful watching because he's meticulous. So I would
okay.
jump in just to kind of save him from it, and I'd do it
He's
really
like, no,
fast.
let me
and
do it.
I'll do it fast, and I'll help him out, and we get it done. Well, now it's kind of like a thing we do together now. He doesn't. He still doesn't help me do the ornaments or anything, but my son usually does that with me.
Okay.
But we fluffed the tree together. We played music, Christmas music together while we did the tree and stuff. So that's becoming a little bit of a tradition,
Excellent.
which is nice.
Helping set up the tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that stuff going because we don't want to be old and not do stuff like that. I still
Yeah.
think that doing the tree is important. It keeps the family feeling in our family.
Yeah.
Even though we're still a family, but those are the kind of things that the kids, I want the kids to come in and see a tree when they come visit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my niece and my nephew are older now. And when they were in college, they actually lived near a tree farm where they go out and they tag the tree at Thanksgiving.
Cool.
And then at Christmas time, well, before they were in college, they used to go and they used to cut the tree, like a couple weeks before Christmas, and then go set it up.
That's cool.
And now my niece lives right outside of New York City, and they go and cut the tree down at Thanksgiving and drive the tree back from Western Mass all the way back to New Jersey. And I'm like, I could just picture them on the New York Thruway or something with a tree on top of their car. It's like,
Oh yeah.
better be a good tree.
As long as it's facing the right way, so when it gets home, it still has needles on it.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
I'm just, But yeah, my car has the antlers and the nose.
Oh, do you have that?
Yeah, I had to get that. My daughter was probably about 2 or 3. We found them in the store, and she's like, I think you should get one for Daddy's car. I said, I think one in the family is enough. But my son just, a couple days ago wanted to go through the car wash, and I'm like, sorry, we can't. We still have the antlers on the tree. I'm just like.
I wonder how many of those are actually sitting in the gutter
Oh,
of the
yeah.
car wash because they forgot to take it off.
Yeah. Hopefully they would remind you.
I don't know. I think they probably enjoy the
Probably. I'm just worried that, they have a little clip that sits on the window, and when you roll your window up, I'm not sure how good the seal is.
Don't know.
So, yeah.
Might be running a risk on that one, yeah.
Just a bit. So, do you normally have like everybody hang out at your house on Christmas, or?
No, actually, my sister usually does the big, family gathering kind of thing. Our house is notoriously small. So unless it's like, 80 degrees, I usually don't have a crowd of people at my place. So, we'll get together over her house, all my nieces.
Is she kind of local?
Yeah, she lives in Billerica also.
Oh, okay.
So, all the nieces, the kids are spread out, all the nieces, and we don't, I don't have any nephews on my side.
Okay.
Just nieces. So, like, they're all kind of spread out, New Hampshire and, Bedford.
Okay.
My daughter lives in Danvers now. So they all gather up, and her boyfriend, my sister's boyfriend, makes omelets for everybody. Then we, open gifts together, and
Is this Christmas Day?
yeah,
Or-
Christmas
okay.
morning we'll go and do it at her house.
So when
and
you said
stuff.
the omelets, I'm like, could be Christmas Eve, but
It could be, but he does it in the morning. So we get together first thing. It started off that way, and it's kind of stuck. But when my sister's daughter was little, we always tried to get there early to see her open all of her stuff.
okay.
She's going to be 15 next year, so it's not as big a deal to get there early. But it just kind of stuck. We all just kind of go there early and get our
As
omelet.
long as she wasn't like my kids who wake up at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we don't do that anymore. They enjoy their sleep now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get there for Craig's omelets and opening gifts. Yeah,
Neat. Did you get anything like super special this year?
I did. I got a pair of Bose headphones.
Ooh,
For,
are they like the noise canceling ones? or-
Noise canceling, quiet comfort is they're very awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, went a little over budget for that one, but my husband said, "I'll go over budget for you."
You're worth it.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely enjoying those now.
Excellent. Now, do you travel a lot? Because I know a lot of people who travel like the noise canceling for like going on airplanes and stuff.
I don't travel on airplanes that often. I mean, I went to Israel that time, and then every couple of years we'll take a plane trip for vacation, but mostly it's car rides and stuff. And I mostly got it. I listen to meditation music. It's not music, but it's like meditation tapes or discs or something.
So it's not like a voice. It's like
A little bit of music, and then there's some underlying kind of like messages underneath the music. It's really neat, but with earbuds, you don't get the full effect. I mean, you get it in both ears, so it's good, but I always thought like it'd
the
be really
noise
nice to have the
canceling.
noise canceling
Yeah.
headphones, so then I could really kind of isolate and just kind of
and
get
really
into
escape.
it, kind of
yeah.
immerse in it and stuff. So it's been wonderful. The best thing I ever bought, or ever got for
Ever
Christmas.
received.
Yes. It's very nice.
Now, do you have any plans for either New Year's or things that will happen in the new year?
Well, New Year's, we've kind of stopped the Chinese food deal. We go over to the Texas Roadhouse now, so we do that.
Okay.
But in the new year, we've got usually we plan a special, like our vacation time is usually a very special time for my husband and I.
Okay.
So next year we have two options. My brother lives in California, so we could go there. But then there's I got to get this straight. My husband corrected me back on it last night. There's a blues guitarist that we both really love, and he plays around all over the country, but no one ever is doing anything when we go on vacation. Well, this year he's going to be in Colorado, during the same week that we're on vacation, and we happen to have friends that live out there. So we'll probably double that, and if we get tickets, he's very popular. He's Joe Bonamassa. So he's very good. If you ever get a chance to listen to a blues guy, get this guy. He's very good, talented guy.
Yeah, my husband is a big blues fan.
Oh, he probably knows about him. He probably knows about him. He's super good. So if we can get tickets to his concert, we'll be going to Colorado. And that'll be our first time, well, for me, my first time going to Colorado. My husband's family, he had, his grandpa lived out there, and he visited there when he was younger. He lived in Durango. I think this guy is going to be in like Boulder or something, or Denver. But so that'll be like a special trip. I mean, if we don't go to Colorado, California will be awesome because I'll get to see my niece. My brother's daughter is 6 this year.
Oh, wow.
So she'll be honored. She'll be 6 years old when we go out to visit her again. We visited her when she was 2, and so it'll be a few years since we come back and visit now.
Now, is your brother good about sending pictures as updates?
Yeah, he actually came and visited last summer and brought her on her first trip to Boston.
Oh, wow.
So they spent like a couple of days in the city. They did the Freedom Trail.
You were able to take time off and spend time with them?
Well, on Saturday, on the weekends, we went over to Kimball's, played,
Oh, you have
golf.
to go to Kimball's.
Of course you do. I mean, that's just like, and she's a hot ticket. I really love her to death. She's got lots of tude. And
oh, yeah.
she's all girl and a little bit of boy, too. She's like, rough and tumble, not afraid of anything. So she's, my kind of girl.
Tough little kid.
Yeah.
Hopefully she stays that way.
Yeah, I think so. I think she'll be unafraid her whole life.
Which may or may not be. I feel sorry for your brother.
Yeah, he had her a little later in life, so he's finding that to be a challenge, now. Because, when you're younger, you have more energy, you keep up with the kids, and he's, 47 this year. So, he's definitely feeling it.
Yep.
But of all the uncles, he was always the favorite uncle. So, I mean, and he always used to tell me, he was the type that used to say, oh, no, you can't have kids. The world's a terrible place and stuff. And then when I kept saying, like, Kevin, you'd be a great dad.
Yeah.
But he always had that attitude, like, oh, it's not a good thing. And then when he had Una, it was totally different. Yeah, he definitely changed his mind. She won him over.
There you go. And she is going to make the world a better place.
Yes.
There you go. Now, we are almost out of time.
Yes.
So I don't know if they're safe to land, but I do have a present for you. And no, it's not
It's not a t-shirt.
T-shirt, because you already have a t-shirt.
I got that. Thank you. Thank you. And I have one for you.
Oh, thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I'd like you to open it if you don't
Okay.
mind. I'm very excited about
As long
it.
as we have enough time.
Yep, well, hurry.
Hurry. No, but this feels heavy, so it feels breakable.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hurry too much.
This is beautiful. Thank you.
You don't know what it is. Oh my gosh, this is so cool! It's a Christmas ornament for the show, and it's got everybody's names on it. This is awesome. BCAT, something to talk about. And it's got Christoph. All right.
I had
Thank
to
you.
do that.
Yes. Thank you very much. And hopefully you are all having a wonderful holiday season. And I'll see you around town. Good night.